Pisces, welcome to your uplifting messages. So, something weird is happening, and I felt it. I've been trying to do this reading more than a couple times now. And since these are positive energies that are coming into your life, then I believe that there's a lot of, blockages that are going to be destroyed at this time. That's what I believe. Okay. Whatever that was holding you back in whatever sector of your life, that shit ain't gonna be whatever the enemy or self sabotaging energy, whatever that is going on there, the that energy is going to be destroyed and it's going to reveal itself so that you know what it looks like. So you know what to ignore. So you know what to be aware of. Because for whatever reasons I cannot get my words out. And there's a sense for you to need to use your own words to bless yourself, Pisces, in your life. Every single day, there's a need for you to bless yourself, for you to speak positive things onto yourself, onto your surroundings, onto the people that you love as well, but more primarily onto yourself. The, we are still in Aries season, so you need as much, energy, you need as much happiness, enthusiasm, you know, pouring into your life at this time before you can even give to anybody else. Okay? So, those blockages, if you felt blocked in any way, if you feel like you have to keep on turning around, try to find a door because all the doors that you try to open, they're locked, there are going to, see here, things are going to change. Things are going to change. And that's what the advice here is, change. So maybe you need to change your outlook on things. Maybe you need to change um, your method of doing things. And what is that going to do? It's going to affect your love life. It's going to also affect your self love, your self awareness as well. But you're going to start loving yourself more. Here, this is talking about your money situation. You're going to have more opportunities. Because before this, I still had the same advice, and I had a card saying coming back, and as well as crossroads. So I'm just gonna apply it to them. So for some of you, there you're gonna be in that honeymoon phase again when it comes to your relationship. For those of you that it is a newer relationship, you're gonna start feeling that true connection that is beyond physical. Okay. And for others of you, you'll have a whole lot of possibilities. Like you are going to be attracting wealth, literally. Okay. So, at this time, when it comes to health, I feel like you need to feel good. That's the only way that you are going to be able to align with your optimum health. You need to feel good. You need to be surrounded by beautiful things. You want to smell beautiful things, okay? Because also that is going to ramp up your metabolism, your stamina, and your desire to share more with your partner, to connect more with your partner. Also, when it comes to your money, I feel like maybe some of you are florists, some of you are in the business making essential oils, making candles. You might be even doing like lingerie, lingerie, lingerie. Is that how you say it? You know, dolls and sleeping outfit or sex outfits. Some of you can be making money doing candles. So anything in that Venusian energy, I feel like a lot of you are making money at this time. Um, it's like whatever you're making money in, also probably you also are doing that um, non-traditional. medicinal pursuit where you're actually helping others feeling better about themselves, or just aiding the population to be at a optimum level when it comes to their life, for them to love their life, for them to fall in love with their life as well. So you're probably you are the source of change as well, Pisces, for other people. You are changing their life. I feel like some people are gonna be giving you like amazing reviews when it comes to your product. So keep up the good work and you'll be making a lot of money. So let's clarify this love thing. Ooh. Okay, some of you, you spend too much of your time at home. You're too closed off. Because right now, what I was focusing is on the love. So for some of you, you know, the money is, is good. But when it comes to love, there's some kind of closed-mindedness. You're helping other people fall in love, but for some reason, you don't feel like you're good enough for that. Or there's something that there's a blockage again. We're talking about that blockage. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because what's gonna happen is that this is also like a Venusian energy. There's something that's gonna shift, or for some of you, whatever closed-mindedness that you have, especially if it's like all kinds of labels that we like to attach to the opposite sex or even the same sex about as to why certain relationships are not going well. I feel like you need to just step away from that. You need to connect again with your love. See, everybody's closing their eyes because it's an emotional connection. It's an inner knowing. It has nothing to do with what you're seeing, and it has nothing to do with what other people are saying. Yeah, that part of yourself, again, that card came out when it came to amour, when it came to love. So there's a part of you that will be coming back. Just like this, the change of seasons and cycles. But I feel like it's more about your self-love. Okay? I feel like it's your self-love that's coming back. That's just gonna bring much more. I feel like you see, before there was closed off energy, but here it's more like you're bringing more space. There's more space. You're letting things flow instead of holding on to what was from the past. So as long as you're able to shift internally, it's shift within yourself. The shift happens within yourself. The change happen within yourself. And you'll be able to get what you need. You'll be able to get what you want. Okay, so what happens to your personal development? Ooh, you're learning how to deal with envy. Okay? Because envy and jealousy can choke a bit, right? That emotion could like caught you off guard and just put you in a situation where you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, entertaining entertaining thoughts that you're not even supposed to entertain at this time, especially when you are your fabulous self, Pisces. Oh, what is going on here? We have chance when it comes to your personal development. I think you're trying to get in touch with, so you might be using that energy of envy and jealousy and driving it into finding, aligning with your own luck, with your own magnetism. Because the way you need to think about it, if you feel like another person is lucky, why aren't you? What's the difference between you and them? I don't think there is one. Ooh, projection. I feel like in this case with the projection, it's just telling you what's going to actually happen, right? what's actually going to happen, again, a lot of closing eyes, right? A lot of meditation, actually, a lot of internal shift or internal analysis. But I feel like there's a sense of needing to connect with your best self, because your best self is able to see you, but is able to accurately see the situation. So I feel like, again, um, for those Pisces that are trying to mutate the jealousy and envy energy, what you need to do is to also align with the best part of yourself. That thing that's very easy for you to do, you feel very comfortable in, right? Magnetism and luck. And when you actually do align with that, you'll be able to project it into your external world, but you'll also be able to make the best decisions for yourself because your internal self is able to see you, but is able to see the difference and is also able to see your shadow side as well. So there's a sense of needing to accept all parts of yourself and ask all parts of yourself to help you in the best way that they can as well. Instead of, feeling that like the emotions is gonna choke you up and you don't know what to do about it. Okay. Just wanna also clarify a little bit more about the health. I did say that you wanna feel amazing. When it comes to health, there's a gift that's coming about. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe it also has to do, like, let's say you do have a business in like non-traditional medicinal products. Maybe the way that you package your items is very much appreciated by your clients at this time. Oh. For some of you that is looking to have the best to align with your optimum with the optimum health, I feel like there's a sense of needing to imagine like you are receiving it as a gift, right? And everything is going slow motion, right? As you saw in the gift picture, there was the bow and everything. So like imagining you're actually just pulling the bow so slowly, but maybe before that you're just imagining the packaging, how beautiful it is, how they took so much care with the details. They put your name. There's a lot of health symbols all around the package. It makes you feel already good about yourself. And then as you open it, there's a bunch of items in it that you were not expecting. You might have only expected to have, the medicine or the potion or whatever that you expect to be in there, or aqua la vida, right? If I'm saying it correctly. But I feel like there's a sense of imagining having the best health of your life. Ooh. And we have a verdict. Like the fact that the sun is there. Um, for some of you, probably you are worried about some kind of test that you had done. And I feel like the universe is asking you to align with your optimum health, align with the verdict that's been, that is going in your favor. You are imagining that you are getting the phone call, or the nurse is reaching out to you. You got an email, or even the doctor called you to say that everything is looking wonderful. All right, now. So we also have an affirmation for you, Pisces. So here goes. Inner guidance. I trust my intuition and inner guidance, even in the face of uncertainty. I know that I am on the right path and that everything is happening for my highest good. I am guided and supported by the universe. I trust my intuition and inner guidance, even in the face of uncertainty. I know that I am on the right path and that everything is happening for my highest good. I am guided and supported by the universe. Awesome. So let's get to the second part. Usually it might get deeper into the reading, or we might have some additional information for you guys. Yeah, I felt like kind of weirded out while I was doing your reading. Well, I had to wait, but the fact that I was like, well, this is beautiful stuff, right? This is beautiful stuff, the change of the cycles and, you know, being able to picture the new buds growing from the trees and the flowers that are about to grow. Things are coming back. You have options, possibilities, right? But the only thing probably that could have been blocked, that can be blocking you, is anything from the past that's coming back that's not good for you. That, you know, and again, I mean, you can give people second chances, but at the same time, you can also know if you're dealing with a ghost or if you're dealing with a grown ass human being. So, grown ass meaning someone that has learned from their mistakes. We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Is that you, Pisces? Because you're looking good. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're not trying to have anybody crash your party or bring any kind of negativity around your area. I feel like there's a certain goal in sight or in your mind that you want to bring about. You want it so much. We understand what obsessions can be like. So I felt like at this time the universe is asking you to go with the flow. There's certain things that you don't know about. This hangman wanna come out for everybody, doesn't it? There's certain things that are being worked out. There's certain details that are coming about because I feel like this is a hard energy, while this is easy and flow. So there's a sense of um, mirroring this energy, mirroring the energy of currency, of going with the flow. The only the only time that that you're no longer going to flow is if that boat ship is getting closer to land, it's about to land. So probably that's what you don't know. You're about to probably land a new client, land a new opportunity here, but there's still some way to go, and for you to be able to arrive, you have to keep on going, but there's a sense of needing to keep going with the flow because sometimes this energy has to do with like having control issues. Mm, and probably you might be holding on to something that you no longer need at this time. You're like, no, I already know it's almost like I already know how it works. I know the mechanism. Okay. I feel like Pisces, if this is you, you want the Ten of Pentacles. You're looking toward the Ten of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out how do I get, for those of you that are in tarot, you know that the Ten of Pentacles, you're seeing the legacy, right? You've seen a married couple, kids, grandpa, dogs at the entrance of a city, could be at the entrance of a mansion. But at this time, Pisces, you want that Ten of Pentacles energy, but what's getting in your way is that Four of Pentacles. And I know I don't know if you're worried about not having enough or losing. And this could talk about you, what you're doing with your heart at this time. You're protecting your heart. through the mundane when you actually need something new to bring change, to bring what you actually want. You're trying to control your environment. You try to control your surroundings because you don't want anything to rock the boat. But Pisces, that's all you do, aren't you? You're supposed to, you're the representative of Neptune, right? Poseidon, whatever. It's all about like going with the flow. It's all about being connected. And here you're trying to disconnect yourself. It's almost like you're trying to disconnect yourself from the whole, from who you are really, because you're afraid of losing. You're afraid of losing something. There's something that you have to let go of, that you need, that you're done with, or you need to be done with. See, Nine of Cups, you're gonna get everything that you want, because you want the nuclear family, you know. You want that white picket fence, but you're trying to protect your heart, but you're giving it to losers. You're giving it to people that have already broken it over and over again, have not kept their promise, told you that they were all in, but they were not. And that energy is kind of keeping you in some kind of a limbo that there's no need for you to hold on to. Okay? There's a sense of you're actually thinking that letting go of a person or a situation is a loss when it's actually a gain. Flow, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Yep, there's change that has to occur, but at the change has to occur, but at the same times, you're losing something, gaining something else. You're not you're not left alone. You're not left without support from the divine. There's something that needs to end. Probably a mentality as well. Probably the need to actually follow the cycles, the seasons, and see. There's a sense of needing to be reborn. Yeah, because right now what's working for you is work, right? I see this person that's, financially independent. You're doing that so well. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Ah. Okay, some of you are actually like tarot readers or spiritualists, able to predict the future. You have different kind of, you have clairvoyance gifts. Two of Pentacles. Ah, yeah. There's a sense of needing to bring peace. You want to be at peace. You want to do a job that brings you peace. Or at this time, for some of you, your career brings you peace at this time. But for others of you, because what I'm thinking is that, like, if you're able to see the future, if you're able to see what's going to happen, you're able to sidestep certain situations. So sidestepping something means you decide to say no, but the only reason you would say yes is because you want to have your cake and eat it too. Is that going to work against you? Because I feel like some of you already know who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, and yeah, again with the verdict energy. What the heck? You're waiting on some kind of news. What's the Five of Swords energy? Yeah, somebody's guilty or someone feels guilty. Or someone is guilty or someone else feels a lot of remorse. Mm, what you don't know about this person, even though they're here to use you on an emotional sense, that person kind of feels guilty for what they've done to you. They kind of feel like they've just dangled a carrot in front of your face, pretending like you were gonna get whatever relationship that you were going to get, or whatever you were meant to have something. Someone feels guilty that they cannot step up to the plate and they feel like a failure. So if you feel like somebody is actually stepping out of your life, because I feel like Two of Pentacles, this could talk about someone just disappearing and stepping out of your life. So even if they are unable to step to the plate, right? They might try to use you for 2 seconds, but they still have some kind of, they feel remorseful, but I don't think they are going to do anything about it though. I feel like others of you Pisces, you are looking for something and it's asking you to seek, and you are going to find it. Okay? Or maybe that's you like being single at this time and you are actually looking. You're like, I'm at the top of my game. I'm doing well financially. I have my own things going on. I have my own lifestyle. I have my own circle of friends. Nobody can knock me off. But I'm looking for somebody to share my life with. Ooh. Four Pentacles. You don't want the situation to stay as is with that Four Pentacles. So it says alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. So you're trying to transform the situation. Even if it's not related to a romantic relationship, or even like maybe you are looking for friends, or but you're looking for something. You're gonna find it. It's gonna allow you to transform the situation, or that's what you want. Whatever that you have, you want to change it, or maybe you want to use it as as a tool to get what you want. So for you, for some of you Pisces, fruits of labor, it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. I mean, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups energy. So what you don't know, because I feel like this is a lot of earth energy, so probably it's coming through, uh, probably for some of you it's happening right now. And for some of you, you'll be able to gain more information, or you're going to gain more of what you need during Taurus season, right? Because Taurus is all about Venusian energy, attracting magnetism, you know. It's also about the harvest. It's also about the finer things of life. The Hangman. Ooh. It kind of looked like the picture that we saw of someone looking within themselves as they're looking in front of the mirror, and it was the projection card, as if your higher self was looking at you, looking at your shadow, looking at the situation. So, guardian angel, the hangman. So, for some of you, you do have a guardian angel, some higher power, or it could just be like someone that's protecting, they have connections to protect you. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. Okay, you want the situation to be transformed here, but what you also have to understand that you are being protected at this time. Ooh. So for the Five of Swords, also we have the authority. Take on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. Yeah, I feel like there's a sense of the need to step out of your comfort zone, but also to tell the truth here. Ask for what you want, but to say the truth in a situation. If you feel, because we had the verdict card, if you feel like something is unfair, then you have to speak out, and you probably are speaking out for the group, right? Probably like, as you feel confident, you are in a leader position. Your voice can help others, can help others become authoritarian within themselves, and for them to be able to take the lead, you will inspire other people as well. What about the Nine of Cups? Just for additional information. Ooh. Okay. Spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. I mean, Pisces, we know that you are a light worker. But I feel like in this sense, whatever you're doing right now, you're also teaching other people how to do it. So with the Nine of Cups, this has to do with happiness, right? You're trying to do what makes you feel happy, but also maybe you're trying to find a way to control your emotions, or to align yourself with, because we had a card that said peace. So you're trying to bring peace into your surroundings. You're trying to bring peace into your world as well. Okay, let's see if we have an additional that can, connect those, the whole information here. I mean, overall, Pisces, you're doing well. You just have to go with the flow. You just have to not be so rigid, right? Don't be so rigid about what you think you know, because maybe that could be the thing, whatever that you're holding on like it's the best thing since, bacon or whatever. Maybe that thing is not the best thing since bacon, and you have to let go for something better to come about, because you're going to be truly happy. You see, I just realized that there is two nines in here, and they're the best nines. They complement each other here. So there's a sense of going with the flow, the need to go with the flow, because the best things I heard the best things are free. The best things, yeah, because there's a sense of your gifts and your talents bringing you about everything that you need. And your sense of respect of self and respect to others, I feel like you're not really trying to bring trouble here. You're trying to avoid trouble, because it's almost like a Jesus moment. Like, yes, you can fight back. You'll you'll get some satisfaction, but when I'm here, when I see the fight back, I feel like it's more about fighting back in the best ways possible. Fighting back by speaking out, fighting back by focusing on the things that you love to do. It's like it's taking away your attention from the problem, from the whatever that's that you feel overwhelmed by, and kind of focusing on your blessings, focusing already on what's going so well, what's flowing here. Did I say wealth before? Pisces, keep up the great work because you are moving toward wealth and prosperity, or that's what you're focusing on. Maybe your investments, you're protecting your investments. Maybe the Four of Pentacles has to do with your bank and your money and long-term long-term gains. Ooh, love affair. It says don't lose your mind, but again, initially we did see that there are changes that are happening in your love life and also money wise. Okay, so again, and sometimes I don't really like the beware love affairs that works rarely work well. They made a mistake here, don't lose your mind. But I feel like it depends on what kind of connections you're referring to at this time, because some of you might be dealing with someone that likes to have a buffet when it comes to connecting with people. And for others of you, it's almost like you just need to pay attention. Like, I feel like your love life is directly correlated to your money, and see how do they go together, how do they mesh well. Yes, of course, like, but I do see this Nine of Pentacles talking about a single person. It could talk about a relationship that, everybody is, doing their own thing. They are equals. They're making their money. They have their own visions. They have their own freedom, you know. So it's like with the Five of Swords, there's energy of agree to disagree. But again, remember that certain people are going to come back into your life, Pisces. I don't know, maybe they're attracted to your Piscean ancient energy. um, this is not really the time to, for these specific people. I'm not talking about strangers that you're never going to see again, but for these people, you need to be aware of what it entails to get back together with that specific person. Okay? You're going to need to be aware if you should actually give this person another chance. So, yeah, I feel like everything in financial sphere is going very well. But when it comes to love, for some of you, it's going great. But for others of you, the past could be coming back, and it could be a test for you to let it go and for you to make space for something new. Because with the Two of Pentacles, again, I feel like you're dropping the ball on something, but something else is elevated. So I feel like it's like you're dropping the ball on something that's not good for you, but whatever that's good for you is going well. Like, I feel like you're gaining more momentum into that. But I also feel like something is dropping out of your life. As soon as you drop it, like it's a hot potato that you don't want to eat, something else is coming along to be what you want. Because also the Nine of Cups is a pregnancy card, so watch out, guys. So Pisces, thank you for your time. We'll talk soon. Bye.